Okay, you have now completed the graphic organizer, and here's the LJ way to think of things. You know, I try to simplify it as much as possible, but the reason my methods work is because of all the math that you learned in the materials that you found that you did the graphic organizer. So let's look at this number, 41,600,000. These are the significant digits right here. The first thing I do is write the form. You always have one number, sometimes a decimal point, and then some extra spaces maybe, times. Notice that we always use the X for scientific notation, and then 10 with an exponent. Question number 1. Is this number a big number or a very small number? If it's a big number, you're always going to have a positive exponent. Now, the next thing you want to do is locate where the decimal goes, and it goes immediately behind the first important number. So it's going to be 416. These other spaces aren't needed, so we'll leave them off. This is just our workspace. Now, start at the back of the number and count how many spaces you move the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because you moved it 7, this exponent is 7. So your final answer is 4 1600 times 10 to the 7th power. Easy enough? Remember, positive exponents, very, very big number. Negative exponents, very, very small number. All right, let's identify the significant digits. Those digits are the 2 and the 2. So it's going to be 2.2 times 10. Now we've got to identify the exponent up here. This is a very, very small number, so it is a negative exponent. And how many times did you move that decimal? Well, you moved it 2 times, so it's to the negative 2 power. So final answer is 2.2 times 10 to the negative 2 power. Sorry, I'm writing with my mouse, and you know that that's difficult. All right, let's look at example 1, or this was from example 2A on your graphic organizer. What you had to do is take this number that was given to you in scientific notation and rewrite it in standard form, which is just plain old number. So I'm going to write 4.1. I'm going to use my loopies, and I'm going to make 4 loopies. Now, which direction to go? Well, this is a positive exponent, so it's got to be a big number, so they go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is your new placement for your decimal. These blank loopies all get zeros. So your answer is 41,000. Got it? Okay. Very, very big number, very, very small number. Negative exponent, so it's very, very small. I still go ahead and write the number just as it appears in the scientific notation. And then I make my loopies. I've got to go to the left. Remember, this negative sign can also be read go left. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fill in the blanks with zeros. Notice you only needed 5 zeros because that 6th one was taken up by that leading integer there. And there's your decimal. So it's decimal 1 0 2 0 3 0 4 0 5 0 7 2 3. I hope that makes it easy smeezy for you. Okay, here was your checkpoint. Let's just move our decimal. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 3.05 times 10. Very, very big number, be a positive exponent. 3, 6, 9. Positive 9. Okay, there are significant digits, so it's going to be 8.2 times 10. Very, very big number, positive. Very, very small number, negative exponent. This is a small number, so it's written with a negative exponent. How many times did you move it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 5. Goes the other direction. 6.53 is where you start. Make your loopies, and you're going to make 7 of them. And which direction are you going to make them? That's right. You're going to go to the right. Positive means go right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fill in with zeros. And then go back, rewrite it, and put in your commas. Very, very small number means you're going to go left, so it's going to be 9.2. And then we're going to go left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your new decimal point. Fill in with zeros. And of course you would rewrite them. Final checkpoint, ordering. Remember, you need to put everything in scientific notation before you start, or change everything to a natural number or to standard form. They show us going to scientific notation, so let's do that. Our decimal moved 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So, first thing you do, look for the number with the smallest power of 10. That's this guy. So that's going to be our first number when we write them smallest to greatest. The two remaining numbers all have powers of 10 with the exponent 4. So what you do is look at the number part. We have 2.2 and 2.3. The smallest number is 2.2, so it goes next. And my writing is very bad. And then the last one will be 2.3 times 10 to the 4th. Okay, let's change this to scientific notation. Our new decimal place will go here. So it's 4.7. And we moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 10 to the negative 5. The first thing we need to do is look at the exponents. We have negative 4s, negative 5, and negative 5. So you have to think which number is smaller. I hope you remember negative 5 is smaller. Now look at the numbers. Which one is smaller? 4.7 is smaller. So it will be 4.7 times 10 to the negative 5th power. And then this will be the second number. And this will be the third number. Multiplying. We're going to multiply the plain numbers. So 2.5 times 2 will be a whole number of 5 times 10. Let's go back over here and do some scratch work. And remember, when we're multiplying bases that are the same, we add the exponents. So it'll be 10 to the 3rd plus 5 10 to the 8th. This one goes exactly the same way. When you add these two exponents, you're going to get 10 to the negative 6. And then you have to multiply 1.5 times 4. 0, carry your 2. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. 1 decimal place. So it's 6 times 10 to the negative 6th power. I hope that helped. You can watch this video as often as you need to get understanding. I will see you tomorrow.